Imagine a vast, interconnected web of life stretching back billions of years. This intricate network, where every organism is linked through shared ancestry, is the focus of phylogenetics. Like detectives piecing together clues from the past, scientists use phylogenetic analysis to reconstruct the evolutionary history of life on Earth. By studying the similarities and differences between species, we can trace their lineages back to common ancestors, revealing the branching patterns of evolution. Phylogenetic analysis goes beyond simply grouping organisms based on superficial resemblances. Instead, it delves into their genetic makeup, anatomy, and even their behavior, searching for evidence of their shared heritage. This approach allows us to uncover hidden relationships, revealing surprising connections between seemingly disparate species. For example, did you know that whales are more closely related to hippos than they are to fish? By understanding the evolutionary relationships between species, we gain valuable insights into the processes that have shaped life on Earth. Phylogenetics helps us understand how diversity arises, how new traits evolve, and how organisms adapt to changing environments. It provides a framework for organizing the vast diversity of life, allowing us to appreciate the interconnectedness of all living things. To represent these evolutionary relationships, scientists use diagrams called phylogenetic trees. These branching diagrams resemble family trees, but instead of individuals, they depict the evolutionary relationships between species. Just like a family tree shows how you are related to your parents, grandparents, and cousins, a phylogenetic tree illustrates how different species are related through common ancestors. Phylogenetic trees come in two main flavors, rooted and unrooted. Imagine a tree with its roots firmly planted in the ground. That's a rooted tree. It shows the direction of evolutionary time, with the oldest ancestor at the base and the descendants branching out towards the present. Unrooted trees, on the other hand, resemble a tree floating in midair. They depict the relationships between species without indicating the direction of evolutionary time. Within these trees, several key elements help us decipher the evolutionary story. Nodes represent points of divergence, where a common ancestor split into two or more lineages. Internal nodes represent hypothetical ancestors, while the tips of the branches, called leaves, represent the present-day species being studied. Dendrograms and cladograms are two types of phylogenetic trees. Dendrograms consider the evolutionary distance between species, with branch lengths proportional to the amount of change. Cladograms, however, focus solely on the branching order, showing the relative recency of common ancestry without reflecting the amount of evolutionary change. The advent of molecular biology revolutionized phylogenetic analysis, providing a powerful new tool, DNA sequencing. By comparing the DNA sequences of different species, scientists can estimate their evolutionary relationships with greater accuracy than ever before. This is where bioinformatics comes in. Bioinformatics is the marriage of biology and computer science, using computational tools to analyze biological data such as DNA sequences. Just as we use computers to store, organize, and analyze vast amounts of information, bioinformaticians use sophisticated software to compare, align, and analyze DNA sequences from multiple species. These bioinformatics tools allow scientists to construct phylogenetic trees based on vast data sets, revealing evolutionary relationships that would be impossible to discern through traditional methods alone. By comparing the DNA sequences of different species, we can identify shared mutations, insertions, and deletions that provide clues to their evolutionary history. Phylogenetic analysis has been instrumental in understanding our own evolutionary journey. By comparing our DNA to that of our closest living relatives, chimpanzees and bonobos, scientists have traced our lineage back to a common ancestor that lived around 6 to 8 million years ago. Through phylogenetic analysis, we've discovered extinct hominin species like Australopithecus afarensis, famous for the Lucy skeleton, and Homo erectus, that provide crucial insights into the evolution of bipedalism, tool use, and brain size. By piecing together the fossil record with genetic data, we're gradually building a more complete picture of our evolutionary past. Phylogenetic analysis has also helped us understand the origins of modern humans, Homo sapiens. By comparing DNA from different populations around the world, scientists have traced our migration patterns out of Africa and across the globe. revealing how we adapted to new environments and diversified over time.